Hello, welcome to Nathan, but the truth. Do I have your attention now? I mean, seriously, do I have your attention now? I would hope so. Um, the it's clear to me. I mean, it's the hours there in the U.S. is wee hours of the morning, and I think like around maybe 2:30, something like that. There in the U.S., 1:30, 2:30. Any rate, it's clear to me that Trump has won. And what I have been trying to tell you guys, and I have even been accused. I mean, even my own brother misunderstood me in my deliverance of being a pro Trump. And I told him, under no damn circumstances am I. When I see black folks voting for Trump, I see Stephen from the movie Django. Okay. And when I see black folks voting for Kamala, I see Steven from Django, same clown, wanting to save America, the democracy. This podcast is about black men, women, children being ostracized in the U.S., not being able to live within the Constitution of the U.S. The laws don't apply. I'm seeing every day, African Americans just walking down the street, being unalived by police officers, being savagely beaten. Okay. I just watched down there, and the guy's running for sheriff, and he's going to win sheriff of Gwinnett County in Georgia. And weeks prior, he snatched a young black college girl out of her car. She's sitting at a convenience store, sitting inside her car. He opened her door, snatched her out, and continued to beat the crap out of her. And he's running for sheriff, going to win sheriff. Okay. We live in a police state. We always have as African Americans. Okay. So that being said, my reasoning for sitting up and gloating over the fact that Trump won wasn't because I wanted Trump to win. It's because I want America to burn. Okay. And he's going to be the one to do it. He's the catalyst. All right. He is the glory apple off that tree of white supremacy. And they don't know it. They live in a bubble. I did a podcast before telling you guys about the size of the various bubbles that these people live in that jump on his bandwagon. See, the people who voted for him, what they keep calling the will of the people, the middle class, white America, they live in a bubble. They want to live in an all white America. They don't want to see black and brown people challenging them, threatening them, because it's a threat when they see a black man in a suit and tie. It's a threat when they see a black woman with multiple degrees driving a six-figure car, $100,000 BMW or Mercedes. That's a threat to them. Okay. Shanae, Shaniqua, and Rollo, and all of them, they're no threat. Okay. They're living within the means that was provided for them. They haven't burst free. Okay. They haven't challenged white supremacy. Okay. And these people do that. And they're upset about it. And they spoke loud and clear, telling the world that, excuse me, but, we want somebody who's going to come in and do away with this doggone Constitution talk. This talk of freedom and equality and all that crap. We don't want freedom and equality. We don't want a constitution that would actually honor African Americans as citizens of the United States. See, because you don't understand, the majority of these cases that you're seeing on these YouTube videos of these blacks being beaten by the cops, you know what they're charged with? Resisting arrest, no precursor. That's the main charge, resisting arrest. You say, well, what were they being arrested for? Resisting arrest. That's the charge. And to do that, that's felonies on the police because it's a felony to deny somebody their Fourth Amendment Constitution or their First Amendment or whichever constitutional rights that predated this stop, this interaction. And then for a prosecutor to turn around and prosecute someone for these crimes, he can be disbarred because he took an oath too to honor the Constitution, okay, and protect you. And instead, he takes away your constitutional rights and prosecutes you. And then the judge will convict you. He's taking away your constitution. So after 10, 15 years of prison and fighting these cases all the way to the Supreme Court, finally, maybe they might get lucky and get a judge to overturn it because you were never given any kind of constitutional right. You didn't do crime. There was no crime to do. Assaulting a police officer, that's after the arrest, an illegal arrest, an illegal detention. See, white America has shown you, okay, because it's been made clear that this man is coming into office. He's going to do away with the Constitution. He said it with his own mouth, okay? I'm not speculating or, prognosticating and all that kind of shit. No, this man said with his own mouth. He is going to start rounding up all these goddamn immigrants and get them the fuck out of this goddamn country. These black and brown motherfuckers that disrespect me in my own country, okay? I count 7 generations back, okay, of being born in this country, okay? And they just coming over here and they black, brown and yellow asses is very disrespectful to me. Well, they got to go. ICE is going to load them up on some damn buses. And they got this National Guard, not the U.S. military. The U.S. military, understand, they're two different animals. U.S. military is 45% black. Remember I said that. It's a fact. They won't use U.S. military because they're going to be too busy over there and fucking people over there in Saudi Arabia places. No, they use the National Guard. That is 3% black. Every state, that's their quota, 3% black. That's because if it's 97% white, them white guardsmen are more inclined to open fire on American citizens, especially black ones and brown ones and yellow. They do it with glee. If you don't believe me, Google on or search on YouTube Ferguson. The National Guard, they're from Missouri, which is all white. It has like 0.5%. That's not even 1% black in the Missouri National Guard. And they were standing up there and they were calling the press nigger lovers. Goddamn niggers. And they were National Guard taking and shooting rubber bullets, putting out people's eyes, shooting them in the face with them rubber bullets on purpose. People hadn't done anything. They just peacefully protested. But the National Guard came out there firing on them people in the state of Ohio. National Guard went driving down the street during COVID, shooting inside of people's houses. Black neighborhood over there around Livingston, Columbus. Anybody know Columbus know where I'm talking about? Just shooting all in the house in an apartment. National Guard did this. Cursing at them, telling them to get off the street. That was during COVID. They're ready for Trump. Okay? They want Trump. Trump promises this. More of it. Every day. Okay? This is what they want. So quit getting on beside yourself because democracy's at stake. You never had it, goddammit. Now that I have your attention, it's time for you to go back and start listening to all my podcasts, one by one by one, whether you like me or not. Because I'm the only person who's talking about being prepared for this fool. I've been prepared for this for a long time. I thought it was going to come during a Harris administration, but it looks like it's not going to be a Harris administration. Because, see, when I seen that the IDF was in the United States training over, 60 major cities, police departments. And IDF stands for Israeli Defense Forces. They're training police. Why would they need to come in and train our police? Because all they have done for 80 years over there in Palestine is civil policing. Okay. They've never fought a military. They have never gone to war with a military. Okay. All they have ever done was urban warfare. And they're training the police for urban warfare. When you black son of bitches finally decide, oh, I don't want to take it no more, it's going to be too late. I'm trying to get you ready for that moment with the numbers, because I want you together as ants. Because, see, I've seen ants kill a lion. I want you together as bees, bumblebees, because I've seen bumblebees kill goddamn anything they want. There's nothing that can come in their way. Hornets. So when you stand together, you can swarm together. Okay. The average state's National Guard, size of their National Guard, average state's National Guard size, check me out here, 15,000 personnel. 15,000. And you stop and think, you got a city like, say, that situation that happened in Missouri. If they were organized, there was 1.5 million black folks out there protesting peacefully. If they were organized and you bring in 15,000, that ain't shit. Surround them suckers and just go waylay them, take every goddamn thing they got. You ain't running. You don't disperse. That's what the point is. They teach them how to disperse, get people to fear. You ain't supposed to disperse when you got 10 times, 100 times the numbers. What you dispersing for? You want to come down here? Okay. Uh, General Custer, Google it for you young folks. He tried some shit like that. He came over the hill in Sioux City, what is now Sioux City. He came over the hill there in the Dakotas with his 5,000 or 6,000 troops. And when they got over that hill and realized that they just swooped down into 1 million Indians sitting there, just looking at them, and they commenced to killing them. That's why they always use the term Custer's last stand, because it was his last stand. He went rolling down in there being Mr. Great White Hero. Didn't know he walked into a damn hornet's nest. I'm going to have you guys operating like that. Just come talk to me, okay? Because I told you, we could have stopped all this shit without firing the shot. I ain't got to go around here talking about popping nobody. All I got to do is get you guys together. So tell, Grandpa and Uncle Ned and Joe and all them others, hey, go and give a holler at old Nathan, because he got our attention now. He's got our attention. Everything he's been saying is coming to fruition. Global white supremacy reigns right now. And they're excited as fuck. They're going to be partying like it's 1999. And they might even hang a few of y'all just for sport. Okay? So, hey, that free trip to the Philippines is still on. All right? Round trip. All right? I got people that's going to help me with that crowdsourcing and all that, and getting the tickets and everything. So it's a done deal. It's a wrap. So I will be seeing you guys or talking to you, and don't hesitate to hit that email right there. Okay? Email me. I'll talk to you. I'm not one of these one-way speakers, okay? These podcasters, they're one way, all of them. They're trying to get hits and likes and make money, okay? That's why I don't show you all that Black Death and white aggression and stuff, them videos, I won't show them on my podcast. It's not worth it. I don't want hits and likes. I want soldiers. So, hey, I love you. And I am Nathan Robinson. And I'm back quiet.